And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I've ever known. Far as you two ever go. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without limit. Not living without limit. No, stop. Hey, everybody. What's going on, good people? Party people. Party people. Y'all want to get funky? Yeah, this is thing. Come on, make your body scream. Socialize, get down. It's the soul for the way it go. Y'all remember that shit? Come on, ladies, let's like this. Okay, anyway, that used to be New Skate Land. Okay. That was our skating arena here. Then they turned it into skating arena. Then they turned it into some other names and all of that shit. But anyway. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm choking. That's what I've been doing. I've been choking. Hey. Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Y'all can tell I miss y'all. I'm in silly mode. I'm acting all silly and Anyway. Hello, everybody. Let me get for real. How y'all doing? This your girl. What it say? You have to learn how to spell respectfully. Did the thing come up wrong, spelled wrong again? Doggone it. You know what? I got to stop doing it without my glasses on. I'm sorry. What's your name? Hey, Goofy. I'm sorry, Goofy. Give me a pass, baby. Can I get a pass? Huh? Just say yes, no, maybe, sometime. Give me a pass, baby. I be doing that without my glasses on. Yeah. Hey, Gio. What's up? Hey, ODS with your fine ass. Nigga, you look good as hell. I was like, wait, look at my that. Ow. Damn it. No, you really, really look good, though. You really, really do. Goofy, I know telling me I need to learn how to spell like that about some bullshit. That ain't nice. You welcome, baby. You welcome. Let me get serious here. Let me first start by saying thank you, and shout out to everybody that has been watching my lives. I ain't gonna take y'all through the whole long thing, okay? Because we got stuff to talk about, Trump. But thank you. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Tomorrow morning, I'll come and thank y'all individually, okay? Shout out to my old subbies. What's up? Hey, LaKendra. What's up, boo? What's up? Shout out to my old subbies and shout out to my new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Just Krista. My pleasure, my promise is... wait a minute. My pledge... wait a minute. Shout out to my new subbies. I am your host, Just Krista. AKA, y'all, I might have a chance to become Miss Lemon again. What y'all feel about that? Anyway, hold on. Because I just found out too. I think I'm still blocked, but I sent his ass a fucking message, okay? I typed his ass a fucking message. It said it went through. I don't know if it did or not. We'll find out, okay? Because I was over there watching, and he said something about For the Love of Lemon is coming. I said, what? So I sent him a message. I said, can I join For the Love of Lemon? I mean, I think the people is waiting for that. I think that's now ODS. You don't answer this. Don't even, because I don't. You, King Roman, y'all two, don't even comment on this. Just let this go by, y'all. Act like like it's wind just going past y'all ear. Cause I know what y'all two is probably like, you know what? No. But anyway, I think the rest of YouTube, I think you guys kind of miss us, you know. So I and you know, I don't know if it somebody got the message to him or not. And I can't get on my regular YouTube account to see if I've been unblocked to see if I can hit the link. Um, I can hit my StreamYard and I can go into my YouTube studios, but that's what I got to do. I got to try to get me a Sims card. So, because I can't update on this telephone, so I can get into my YouTube. It just keep like clicking me back out. So, you know, I wanted to tell him to just send me his StreamYard link because he got my other phone number. He could just send it, you know, so we can talk and have a conversation. You know, I would like to talk to him, but we'll see what happens, you know. And if y'all ready for Krista to become Miss Lemon again, you know, get the word out there. Let them know, you know, because I need to know who's having it. You know, I heard him talking about it. I don't know if he's giving it for himself or what, but I need to know who's having it, you know, where it's going to be at, and hopefully my telephone and everything is working by then. You know, I would like to know who the judges and everybody is, you know, because I've been over there watching. Hey, Pizarro. The only way I can hit links is through my other phone with my other phone number. I've been watching you. I've been wanting to hit your link, especially when Lemon is there. Pizarro, are you the one giving for the love of Lemon? I'm trying to get my stuff together. This phone, my YouTube account, I can't like hit links because it keeps telling me to update it, and it's saying I don't have enough space to update it. So I've been like having to hit links through my other phone number, through my real phone number. But if you have For the Love of Lemon, I would definitely like to join. I don't know who's giving it. I just heard him talking about it. So I think, you know, I think the YouTube world is ready for, to see Krista and Lemon get this thing another shot and see where it go. And I'm just waiting on him. I did text him. Yeah, I did text him, but I don't know if I'm blocked or what. But it said the text went through, but he didn't respond. So can you tell him to please read his text message, please? At least unblock me so that I can communicate with him through the text, that I have been in and out of his lives and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Hypnotic Touch. What's up, boo? Thank you. So, I know a lot of you guys, because I think I heard some people saying that, yes, thank you for entertainment purposes. Yes. I know a couple of people. And if you guys want the link, let me put it here. Then, like, my moderators can, like, grab it. Let me see. Okay. Because I can't, like, get to my YouTube to pin it. I don't know if the managing mods can pin it or how they go, but I'll put it. Or if you guys just want it, then I'll just like have to drop it this way until I get this thing together. Wishing everyone a beautiful night. May you continue to invite blessings. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. May you continue to invite blessings, respect, love, and prosperity into your life. You too, sis. So that's the YouTube link. If anybody wants to join, come up and talk to me. But just so you guys know, okay. So I heard a couple of people saying that I think Krista and Blake is still together. No, Blake and we're not together. We're friends. I do come over to his live every now and then. Just, to shoot the shit a little bit with him. when he shares his link with me. Um, we're not enemies. We're not fighting. We're not anything like that. We kind of talked about things, in the background. You guys know Blake is not into the whole out here in the forefront thing. At least that's what he said. But ciao. Um, yeah. So thank you, Hypnotic Touch. Thanks for my roses and my flowers. But no, we're not. There's nothing going on. Yeah, just to update you guys a little bit. If things, you know, um, there may be a possibility before September. Corey and I may be back together. If I don't listen, when I come on, let me just explain this. Because I know a couple of people was like, oh my gosh, she's the YouTube people, they're going to go in and they're going to, hold on one second. Hold on. Is that the real talent? Oh, wait a minute. I got to make sure because I don't remember. Hold on, talent, if that's you. Let me just grab my banner, honey. Wait a minute. Hold on. If it's talent, y'all know he's only going to be up here probably just a little short. Hey,
Hello,
talent.
good. Hey,
Oh, it
how
is
are you?
you. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
How are you?
I'm all right. I see now that you are sucker free again, and you don't have a lot of these weirdos around. And I want to tell you, I may have been early on a little too harsh because now, since you've left Lemon, he seems to be spiraled, and I
That's why I
think
need to get back with
I
him.
think
He
it's
needs
time for
me.
you to. I think it's time for you to return. I think
I
it's
think
time.
so too, talent. I think so
And
too.
you got to get them together, though. You got to get them together. You got to
Yeah,
keep
can
the
you put
right
in a
people.
good word for me? I've been trying to reach him.
Well, he's
Can
mad.
you-
He's kind of mad. He's kind of salty at me for telling him to cancel Lemon Casing and get himself together. He
Oh, you're not
considers
going?
no, no. Oh, you really been out of the loop. Yeah, yeah. I'm not
Yeah, I
going.
haven't. I haven't
Uh,
been around. No.
What happened with you and Blake?
Just things was a little too different. If
Oh
I can
yeah.
answer it that way, it was too
Yeah.
different.
Now,
Yeah.
let me ask you something since we're having a serious convo. Now, when you
hmm
select these guys, are they aware that, it's part of content?
Some people are. And some people think they don't realize that this is something that I share, which that was the thing with Blake. Blake didn't realize that that was something that I share. He thought it was just
Uh,
like, you know,
yeah,
yeah.
because some seem to be okay, they're rocking with it, as the right way, and then
Mm.
some seem like they're kind of butthurt about certain things. I'm a little,
But you know what,
I don't,
talent? And I'm so
yeah,
glad that you asked me that question because I do want to actually talk about some of the people that I have talked to on here because sometimes everybody think it's just me and people don't know. And I just let it go that way, talent. I don't like come out here and say, no, this is what happened and that's what happened. You know,
right,
that's not I just let it go. Like, but I wait for them to just be like, okay, I don't want to do, you know what I mean? And then I just
yeah.
be like, and I just let everybody blame it on me. And I'd be like, okay, I don't care. But tonight I
Well,
actually want to talk to my people about it.
well, no, and I was so glad. I said, let me peek in here since I am a new mod over here. I said, let me peek in here and see what it's up. And I expected to see a little bit of nonsense. And I saw you.
Really?
It seems like you're real. I mean, you're being real genuine and transparent. And I'm like, I like
Yeah.
this. And
And you know what it is too, talent? A lot of them, they ask me questions about him all the time, about Lemon, and I be trying to tell them like, Why are you
Well,
asking
that's
me
not
questions
about
about
him.
him?
Yeah. That's not what we as men said it. I mean, if I'm trying to holler at a chick, I'm not asking about exes, other dudes. That's not my concern.
Yeah.
Because I'm like they're not on my level anyway. So why worry about little stuff like that?
And for
You know?
some reason, they feel like, they listen and they be like, oh, yeah, they said that you, and I'm just like, why are you taking my mind back to him? Like, you know,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
don't know.
on
We'll
some
talk
hand, I
about it.
think on some hand, I think they're in for content purposes as well. So they may want
But
to find a way
Solomon, I can't believe
to.
that you agree with me that that's part of what Lemon is like like just all over like every time I do peek in and listen, he's falling out with one of his friends. I'm like,
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
y'all
he
see
doesn't he
what's
doesn't
going
have
on here?
he doesn't have you. He doesn't have Lolo. I mean, there's nobody really. He's just out in the desert, wandering around aimlessly.
But yeah, but
So.
remember before Talent when me and him broke off, he
Mhm.
was out here like wilding out, and then I seen him over at Rodney's, and I talked to him, and he kind of calmed down. He needs me, and I need him too. That's my that's.
I like that. I like that. I'm sure Pizarro will make it happen for you. I think they're a little
Do
they're a little
you mean
salty.
that in a
They're, no, they're a little salty. With one another right now too. So he
They
even
are? Oh God, I
yeah,
just
yeah.
seen him over there.
Well, no. You know,
Oh.
Lemon and Goosey, they did something and they brought up some issues. I guess Pizarro was yelling at her kid, and that
Oh.
turned into something. So you know how it is. You know how it is.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. East people blow up anything for content. Hey, look, I gotta go. I just wanted to say
Okay,
hello.
Talent.
Okay.
Thanks for coming up. All right. Thank you guys that's coming in. Let me recognize you. Hold on. Um uh, let's see. Okay. Thank you, Hypnotic Touch, for posting the link. Yes, if anybody would like to hit the link, you're more than welcome. Hey, Yvonne. Uh, okay, come on, sissy. Grandma Love. Grandma Love.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I had to take that
Okay.
other one. I had to take that other one. That the other page down. I didn't want it to echo. That's why it took me so long.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Because
Um,
sometimes when you put the link, it'd be double or something, and it
we
start
do?
echoing. Yeah, you'd heard yourself 5 times and be like, "What's going on?"
Well, sit here for 1 second, sis. Let me just recognize the other people that came in while Talent was here. Hey, Yvonne A. It says, now, Miss Krista, that's just what I was getting ready to ask you. What you doing? Because I thought you said you were getting ready to be Miss Miss Just Krista Corey. No, I just said like if I I'm not going 11 years without some good loving knocking boots all night long. I'm not going 11 years. So, yeah. Yes, we were ready to hear you talk about Just Krista. Okay, I'm going to do it. And Grandma Love, hey, boo. Thanks for being here. It says,
Hey,
I'm not
hypnotic
dropping it
touch. Hey,
again
hey,
until after
Krista.
you start your comment. Yes, ma'am. Not in touch and Grandma Love. Now, what's up, sis?
Hypnotic touch. Chick, you wait. How long you been up here?
Hey, Twan. Almost 20 minutes.
Oh, well, did
Mm-hmm.
you get to tell them everything you want to tell?
I got a lot to talk about.
Oh well, I'm getting ready to duck back down. I thought this was the after the thing,
After
but
the party,
I'm
let's
going
go
back down. My
dancing.
voice is
Stick
acting up. I
around.
don't
We can
know.
hang out tonight because I'm up, but I want to talk to the people and
Go
let them
ahead.
know a couple of things.
Right. So I'm going back. I like to listen. I'm going back down there with
Okay,
Hypnotic
boo.
Touch. I'll be back
Okay.
up there when you finish.
Okay, boo. All right. Thanks for coming up. Hey, my birthday's today. Your birthday's today? Oh, what can I sing happy birthday to my teddy bear? Okay. See, I can say mine again because I'm not with nobody. I can't say mine if I'm with somebody, teddy bear. Okay. That's disrespectful. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daquan, my teddy bear. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Happy birthday, boo. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your day. I know it's almost over if you're on the East Coast, but happy birthday. You guys tell Daquan happy birthday. Okay, put some teddy bears and birthday cakes in the chat. Okay. But thank you all for coming in. Let's see, did anybody new come back in? No, she said, oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, I had heard Lemon, talking about For the Love of Lemon. I don't know who's having it, where it's gonna be, but I want to participate. Okay. I want to see if we can get this thing a shot one more again. Okay. I don't want to go in and just be his friend. I want to go in and be something else to him. But at any rate, did y'all see even Talent agree? I told y'all that that's what happens with Lemon when I'm not there. Y'all listen. Okay? King Payne having it. King Payne, who is King Payne? Is he a new content creator? You saw my question, Krista? LOL. No, let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is King Payne? Is he like not that? No, Goosey is Goosey. Can I get a birthday present? Or Daquan. Daquan, what is you doing? You saw my question. Oh, you said you saw my question, Krista. I did not. I just seen it now. You was a mess. The TV show guy. I don't know who the TV show guy is, Lakendra. Well, King Payne, whoever you is, I hope somebody told you about Krista. I hope y'all didn't told him about just Krista. Cause ain't no way in the world he gotta know, y'all. So what other ladies is interested in Lemon? They not gonna be able to keep him calm and understand what to do like Krista. Hey, present. Y'all gotta get to King Payne. Or tell me how to get to him. Hey, 3000. What's up, baby? Thanks for my roses. I own a birthday present from you. If you remember. Daquan, don't make me question myself if it's really your birthday. The Lady Snoop Fight Show producer. Oh, yeah, I never knew him. I knew about her being there. JC, you don't know who he is? No. Because he's in another sector. Oh, but he's a YouTuber. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Good evening, Krista, the biggest flirt. Be nice, Krista, today. I am, but y'all know. Listen, every time I'm watching Living, he is like upset. He's angry. I'm like, they don't know what it is. Oh, you did? Okay. I mean, I really believe you. I mean, you wouldn't just say it was your birthday just to say it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Teddy Bear. I know what you're talking about. So, so I gotta get in touch with King Payne. Okay. That's his name. Okay, King Pain. Grandma Love, can you share it to my other telephone for me when you get a chance to, sis? Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, he gotta know. Y'all gotta tell him, King Pain, you need to get in touch with Jess Krista. If you finna have something for Lemon. So is that like one of Lemon's new like guy friends, like that he hang out with or something? One of his homies or something like that? LOL, I'm about to DM you on IG after you're like, okay. So is that one of his buddies or something? Or is it somebody? Nope. Oh, okay. They already were talking about you being on the show. Really? But you didn't hear that from me. For real, Yvonne? Are you serious? Just be okay. They business part. Okay. What? Yeah, they know I'm coming. Shit. They know I'm coming. Let's go. Lemon can't. He can't. JC, I just put it in the chat. Okay. So make sure y'all go over there to Grandma Love put King Pain's channel in the chat. So make sure y'all go over there too. Join. Make sure y'all go over there and just put in there Krista and just Krista and Lemon forever. ... You know, just keep putting it in there until it gets his attention. I don't know if he got a big crowd or a small crowd until he say, well, what the fuck is this Just Krista shit and Lemon going? What is this that's going on? Okay. You stay up in the clouds, girl, and keep me informed. Okay. Wow. For sure. But yeah, y'all don't be seeing. Y'all know he need me. He be over there wilding out. See, I was trying to get y'all to pay attention. If y'all remember in the past, I used to tell y'all, Lemon would come on here just wilding out. And I just, y'all know he's a Leo. Y'all gotta know how to stroke his mane, you know? Y'all gotta know how to do that thing. Cause if you don't know how, that motherfucker just get the fuck away from you, just tear everything up around this bitch. Just tear it up. Somebody gotta calm him down. Okay? And it takes a special type of lady to do that. Okay? And you got to talk a special way. Okay? I don't talk the voice that he liked me to talk into him. I don't talk that voice to nobody else. Never did, never will. Okay? See, I already know how he liked it. Okay? See, it is what it is, y'all. Okay? You'll tell him that Krista said what's up. Okay? But I do want to join for the love of Lemon. I want that out there. Okay? And I do want to like talk about like the different guys and stuff that I have talked to on here. I don't pretty much have to tell y'all too much about Lemon because hell, y'all right there firsthand. Shit, y'all see it. What y'all be saying? You see it. Y'all see it. You see it. Y'all seen it. Okay, I don't have to tell y'all right there. But like some of the other guys that, and I keep just seeing that damn, how King Robin had that shit wrote up on his thing. That Just Kristen had all these guys' names behind it. I'm like, God damn. But one thing I can say about two of the guys that I have talked to on here, and we're still friends. Like, I mean, like, we're really like friends, like cool ass friends to each other. Now, with Landlord, we friends. But Sometimes being landlord will clash. But at the end of the day, he's still cool with me. I'm cool with him. He know what it is, and I know what it is. You know, he's still my friend, you know. And of course, Duke. Okay. Duke has always wanted me to win. Duke has always wanted me to win. And he has never changed that. You know, he still want me to win. Now I can't go around here. Now I did threaten him the other day. And I told him, I already put you in someone's chat that told the folks to tell Lemon hello. Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, girl. Okay. Yes, Duke Farrell. Okay, the one and only. Okay. Duke has always wanted me to win. Duke has always been a friend. Duke and I, we had that little splat thing, but I was so glad when we were able to talk and just be cool again. And we cool, me and Duke. Hey, Beauty, what's up? Now that I know you're not the other Lady Beauty, you're just Beauty. Hello, 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 and welcome. But we are really just friends. Now, as far as some of these other ones go, it's a little bit different. And I never really came out here and shared anything with you guys. I just, pretty much kind of like what I was just telling Talent. I just kind of like, go ahead, blame it on me. Say it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, Krista. Remember to be the nice Krista. I will. I promise. I promise. Like I told Talent, I never really said anything about some of the other guys. I just kind of like let people just say it's Krista. Krista's the problem. Krista's this, that, and the other thing. And I kind of like just let the little whatever YouTube thing do what it's gonna do, fizzle out till it just didn't have no more goddamn fizz to it. Okay. And then just carry the fuck on. Hold on one sec. Yes, that's my song too. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. So, like a lot of people oftentimes they be like the whole thing would mainly like about Chill. You guys really, really have a lot of questions about Chill. A lot of people be like, oh my God, I just like Chill. I liked you and Chill together. What did you do? He's such a cool person. He was very supportive. And he was. He was. We were just what do you call that? Networking. And then, we kind of like, took a little plunge to see what happened. And we were talking, things was cool, but hold on a minute, y'all. Okay. We were talking. We took that little thing to see if it could be a little bit of something else, and we were okay for the most part, but at the same time, there was some other things that had went on that I was not aware of. And once I became aware of it, I found out where some of the like little static was. You know what I mean? the little bit of what's the word? Like it was like this little awkwardness. And at first I couldn't really put my finger on it. I was like, wait a minute. Like, what? 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 You know? And then I was told something. Well, you guys probably forgot anyway, so I could say it. There was another lady on here that had joined my thing during the same time he did. And I felt like we were vibing pretty good. But I guess there was a situation where I didn't know that Chill and the lady was having conversation, I guess, about me in the background. I don't know the whole situation, but there was conversation about me, which I guess led to him feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and that was okay. Once he expressed that to me, and then he shared some other things with me, you know, it was, him and the lady, they had their little thing together. And I was like, what? Huh? He was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. So a lot of you guys also seen that the lady had gotten really comfortable with me. Her husband had even gotten comfortable with me. We were having a good time. Y'all know, hell, Krista liked to flirt. Krista liked to just hang out, laugh, and do some shit and all of that. But because I was talking with him like that, it was making him feel uncomfortable. That he, felt uncomfortable with the lady and her husband making passes at me and saying, I guess, whatever it was that they wanted me to join in on. And I was just like, what? And because, things like that, when people say certain things to me, I'm not saying that they're not truthful. I'm not saying that people don't really want this or want that or something like that. But I think a lot of people know that the purpose that we're on here to have a good time. We're on here to, take our free internet time as well as our free internet, our internet we pay for, time and whatever, our fun time, and just be who we want to be, talk how we want to talk, all of that. But so I believe they know that they could talk with me, they could flirt with me, even as a couple, they could flirt with me. And, it was nothing. We're just adults. We're having a good time. We're, the people was enjoying it. The crowd was enjoying it. All of that. But he didn't. Chill didn't. He didn't. So he had asked me about blocking them. And I was like, well, if that's going to make you feel comfortable, if that's going to make you feel better, and, once or twice, they kind of like had a couple of words on here, and I seen the seriousness of it, and I didn't want that, So I said, well, I'll go ahead and honor his request. Okay. And so I took care of that. And I left it like that. That lady never did nothing to me. Not bad. Now, he told me that some stuff, I guess, that she supposed to said or this or that or something. But she never said it to me where I could hear it and I knew about it. Her and her husband she used to just flirt with me and, talk about shit. You want to join in? It was all of this, you know what I'm saying? And the one day we all three did go in the back, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, but again, we're all adults, and you know, it was like, what is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? And you know, so her husband was like, shit, this what I do. This what I do to y'all. And you and her, y'all gonna enjoy. And you know, we was having a good time. Okay. But again, I didn't know that it was some sort of, what y'all call it, a pissing contest going on between Chill and the lady when it came to me. I wasn't aware of that until Chill made that, you know, known. And then, you know, of course, Lemon did that one number, and Lemon was going off and, you know, flipped out and all of that. Y'all remember that part. So Chill just was like, nah, I don't want to be involved with things and stuff like that. So I still went over. We were still friends. We were still cool. All of that. I still went over and I still supported him. All of those things. He would drop down in my chat every now and then. Not as much because, you know, he was trying to keep things a little low because he just didn't want to be a part of the whole whatever that was going on and stuff. And the other stuff I'll just keep to myself. But it was little things like that you guys did not know. And I kind of like felt a little bit like I wasn't quite being me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm free spirited. I like to have fun. I like to talk my stuff, you know. In the process of me coming on here having fun, being free spirited and all of that and all of that and all of that right there and all of this over here. If some shit jump off, shit, I'm jumping back in and I'm gonna talk my shit. You know, it is what it is. But again, he didn't like, he wasn't for that. He wasn't about that. And I didn't want to like make him uncomfortable because I was choosing to deal with him. And so I was just like, you know, so he would say things and I'm like, damn, I'm just not that type of person. I'm not a nicey, this and thatty and all of that when it comes to the internet. You know, I come on here, I do the little knee. I had a little calm time. But shit, sometimes I'll crank this motherfucker up. Okay? And throw some goddamn jet fuel on this shit and kaboosh, you know? It is what the fuck it is, you know? And so I was just like, oh, okay, we gonna go ahead. We gonna let this one die on out. You know how you do the charcoals when you barbecue? We gonna go ahead and turn them goddamn charcoals over on the goddamn grass. On the ground, dirt, or whatever. And let them motherfuckers, don't even worry about, we gonna be here for a little while. Don't even throw no water on them motherfuckers. Just let them go on and fizzle out. They'll stop burning after a while. Okay. It was like that, you know. So that's pretty much what I did. I just knew that wasn't for me. You know, he's a cool ass person. I did not like how things went down the one day over there at Pizarro's. And that's where a lot of people was like, well, why would you want him not to be supportive when it comes to Lolo and she lost her mom and this and that? And that's why I said, well, shit, when that motherfucker told me to block some goddamn body and don't communicate, I did that shit. The fuck you mean? You know, this bitch and I are in fighting motherfucking mood. What the fuck you mean? Shit, pray for that bitch in silence, okay? But you praying for that motherfucker out loud? Shit, you making me feel some kind of way because you supposed to be my motherfucking friend. You know? So I had to go ahead and say that. But yeah, that's what happened with that situation. Now, a lot of people also be talking about Machiavelli guy. I liked him. He was cool ass people. But I didn't really understand what happened. I really didn't even really get a chance with him. And then he was coming off with such a strong ass personality. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and even now he's still sometimes he be all right with sitting on a panel or something with me. And sometimes he be on some fuck that shit. Don't let her come up here with me. Fuck that. Or she better not say shit to me, because if she do, I'ma say this and and it's like shit, nigga, it's not that deep. It never was. I don't even know you like that. You know? But yeah, that's what pretty much happened. Now, the thing here with Blake, I really liked Blake. Blake is my type of man. You know what I mean? I was attracted to when I seen Blake, it was like a nigga when he see a woman that he like, like when a nigga see a tight skirt and she got a big ass and some hips and a low cut goddamn shirt, and she got big titties and all of that shit. I was like that when I see him. You know how a man be like, oh shit, and he can't stop looking. That's how I was with Blake. When I first seen Blake, I was like, oh shit, that's my shit right there. Tall, dark, slim. I likes that shit right there. Oh my God. So, and I just seen what I liked and just couldn't wait to let it be known. Shit, I like your ass. And so when I did get that chance and we hung out and we talked and all of that shit. Now, after we shared numbers and shit and we talked, it was a little different. I was like, now, wait a minute, hold on. Shit, motherfucker. Damn, ease up. You ain't got to be that goddamn mean with me and forceful with me. Damn, niggas I was with for 15 and 13 goddamn years wasn't like that right there. And so, I began to tell him, like, hold on now. Shit, and he'd be like, okay, I'm gonna work on that, and stuff. Things was cool, things was okay. I felt like I was really there for Blake. I supported Blake in a way I have never ever supported somebody else here on YouTube. It was very, very different, especially after only a month of knowing you, or damn near a month. I was like pushing him, like, come on, you can do this. And I seen how he would do his lives and I enjoy them. And, I like people that's relatable. And there's a lot of people out here that you guys watch YouTube like I watch it. And you enjoy people you feel like you can relate to. Like their head ain't so high up in the motherfucking cloud that, damn, how do I get up there? Ooh, one day I'll be a star like you. You're not looking up at the YouTuber. You right down eye to eye and y'all, you're relatable, or shit, I got somebody in my family like that, or whatever the case may be. And I would talk with Blake and we would have good conversation, and we would stay up at night and staying up at night and being on FaceTime and shit. That a lot of that reminded me of like back in the TC days. You know what I'm saying? Because we would be FaceTiming and stuff all the time, So it was like, wow, I like this. This shit is cool as hell. What'd you say? You understand? Okay. So with Blake, it was cool. It was cool. I supported him. I encouraged him, as I should have, when, he was feeling like he wanted to give up. He's like, man, YouTube, it ain't really for me. And then he began to tell me, why he came over and stuff. But I was like, but I like it. I think if more people heard about you and stuff and got your name out there and they came and seen you, I think people would enjoy your content. I really, really think they would. I went through and I listened to some of your content and some of your old lives and videos and different things, and I like it myself. So he kind of stayed. And then, like the one day I had told him, because he would go from channel to channel. And because he have two channels, he got the Stephen Blake and he got the Haters by Stephen Blake. And so I told him, I said, well, which one is your channel that you really want people to know you by and to come over to and encourage? I mean, I know you want both, but I'm just saying, what's the main channel? And so that's when he was like, the Haters by Stephen Blake. He said that the other channel, he kind of created it because some stuff had went down. And so he went on and put out a new channel. Cool, no problem. While over there, he was doing the StreamYard, but it was, how they give you the free StreamYard and then you get the. So I had told him that one day he was feeling discouraged. I said, he didn't have the StreamYard, so he said he was going to go over to his other channel. And I told him, because I'm thinking, well, shit, I'll get $10 off and you'll get so much. It's only going to cost this much. It would have cost like $23. So I was like, you know what? I'll pay for it. Because I was blessed, with a whole bunch of money in my Cash App. So I was like, shit, I don't mind, helping out and sharing, I was like, and plus I want to see you win, shit, I got people out here that want to see me win. I want to see somebody else win too. And so he was like, really? You'll do that? I was like, yeah, come on. So when I agreed to it, I felt like he was dishonest because he didn't tell me that he had already had StreamYard before. So I was like thinking it's going to be like $20-something, and I didn't mind doing the $20-something. But then when he went to put it through, he kept saying it wasn't coming up that way for him. And I was like, is you sure you're going through my link and you doing this, doing that? And he was like, yeah. He said, but it's not coming up that way. It's still saying a 44. So I was like, you know what? I said, well, let me try. Let me see this. And I went to my other phone to see if I can do it and blah, blah, blah. And it was coming up because I never had it as the $23. So I was like, well, I don't know what's going on. Then he was like, oh, I said, so have you had StreamYard before? And he was like, yeah, I had it before. I said, oh, that's the problem. It's for new users. You have to really be a new user. But because I had already said I would, I was like, okay, I'll pay that additional $15. No problem. So I did that for him. And he was appreciative and stuff. And everything was nice. But then I don't know what happened. He turned into a whole nother person. Like, it was like, huh? What just happened? He turned into a whole nother person. It's like it would be one way when we would be online together. It would be another way, when we wasn't and stuff. And then it got to be carrying over to even when we wasn't online. And I was just like, wait a minute now, hold on. Hold on now. Wait a minute. And I'm not trying to, if you're a person that, you don't want to, make a scene, then don't make a scene. Okay, I'm cool with that. We don't have to. But at the same time, why are we doing this? What's going on? Then the trolls began to come, and the trolls had this and that. It was just a whole lot. And I'm not going to tell y'all everything, but it was like a whole lot of going on. And then I started feeling disrespected. And once I start feeling disrespected, and then I tell you that I'm feeling disrespected, and you're not responding, you're being cocky, you're being some kind of way. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to let these coals start to fizzle out. Okay. We're going to go ahead and let these coals fizzle on out. And like I said, I won't tell y'all everything. But, it was a lot of cockiness. It was a lot of arrogantness. It was a whole lot of, to me, disrespectfulness. And my whole thing is, if I'm going to be disrespected, if I'm going to be this, that, and the other thing, first of all, I'm going to be able to disrespect your ass back. Can I say that? I'm going to be able to disrespect your ass back. And when I be disrespectful, it's going to be turned the fuck up. Because if we going to entertain the motherfucking masses up out here on this bitch, well, we going to entertain these motherfuckers. Okay? We going to do this shit the right goddamn way. Okay? Turn this motherfucker out. Turn it up. Because see, when I turn that motherfucker up, I break knobs. I break goddamn temperature knobs on the goddamn stoves and shit. I turn it all the way up and pop that goddamn knob, break that bitch. That's what I do. Okay. But out of respect, because you said, no, don't do that. I don't do that way, this, that, and the other thing, and all of this. Okay, no problem. I don't have to be that way. But I can be that way if you keep fucking with me. And if you keep trying me in public amongst my people, the people that's coming here. Now, granted, some of them coming over here just to see the goddamn fight. Some of them coming over here just to be nosy and see what the fuck is going on. However it is, they're coming here for Krista. And I get it, because he was like, no, they coming for me. They coming. No. I know my peoples. Okay? I've been knowing these people for a minute now. And I know what happens when Krista is in relationships and when this, that, and that is going on. I know the people. I know these people. Okay? You might be able to tell me something about the ones that's over there, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 that was over there when I first met you over there by myself. And, when I chose to come over there and just hang out with you, you might be able to tell me something about them. But all them other, I think he said in his chat that one day he had over 150 something people. All them motherfuckers, I know what they come for. Okay? Them my people. Them ones that's going to follow me the fuck around. Them the ones that want to hear, is she turning that motherfucker up and out yet? Damn it. Is they over there arguing yet? They arguing? Okay, we on our way. Girl, share this motherfucker out. They over there arguing. See you there. Bye. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. And when that was received in a way of, I don't know if he just thought I was bragging, if I thought, no, it ain't. It's nothing. It just is what it is when it comes to YouTube. I mean, I'm used to it. So obviously it don't really bother me, not like that, but it is what it is. Okay. Hey, Mr. Williams, we definitely tuned in because of you. Exactly, LaKendra. And So that began to cause some friction in the background. Okay. And I'll get to the rest of y'all that came in. So that began to cause some friction in the background. And I would share him out and different things. And I told him, I understand that you know you want your channel to grow and different things and all of that, you know. But then I'm still feeling like you got motherfuckers coming up on your goddamn panel, the shit that I motherfucking paid for, and got these motherfuckers disrespecting me and talking crazy to me and telling you how to make sure you go and do this and that and make sure you get rid of Krista from this and that. And she's blocking people and she's doing this and she's doing that. You goddamn right, motherfucker. I just paid for this motherfucker to be on here and this, that, and the other thing. And he gonna tell me, well, you ain't gotta tell me about it. Just block them. You got the ability. So when I block these motherfuckers, when they coming through there with all their goddamn trolling and shit, now he and them is in their feelings. Well, what the fuck is we finna do here? I don't let people come to my channel and say crazy shit about you. I get rid of them motherfuckers. You're not finna come over here and talk crazy about him. You're not finna come over here and talk crazy on my channel because you feel some kind of way about him, or you feel that this is what he got going on, or this is what you seen go on. So what? What the fuck you talking to me about it for? He has a channel. Go over here to his channel and tell him, yo, man, I feel like this about you. I feel like you do this, man. And then y'all two handle that. Don't come over here to my channel, think you telling me something or you telling the people that's tuned in. So no, we not finna gossip like that. But I wasn't given the same respect until I said something. I was like, well, wait a minute, hold on now. Why you got a panel full of people? You got LaDon sitting up there. She ain't not one goddamn time when Krista was there did she ever hit the goddamn link and say, hey, Krista, what's going on? I see you over here with somebody new. I kind of dig him. But as soon as she felt like me and him was in a position where the fuck we wasn't getting along, here she come, captain of the motherfucking ship. She done called up Bay. Hey, Bay. Bay said, huh? Hey, Bay, I'm finna go sit over here on this nigga's channel and I'm getting ready to read his comments for him. Bay even gave her permission to do so. And she's sitting up there just saying this, typing shit in the background, saying what to do and all of this shit. I'm like, well, ain't that about a bitch? I paid for this motherfucking shit. You motherfuckers would have had to wait till next goddamn month till they gave him another free goddamn 20 hours to come over here and express your motherfucking self. But on the kindness of Krista, you able to come over here right now. But then you motherfuckers want to tell his ass what the fuck to do to me? Oh, you got me fucked up. I tear this motherfucker up. I tear YouTube goddamn doors down. Expressing my motherfucking self. But I said, nah, Krista, calm down. He didn't ask you, don't. Please, let's not do this. Let's. Okay, you right. He was like, I don't do things that way, this, that, and the other things. But I'm trying to tell you. But then this person could come along and tell you who the fuck is a goddamn troll when they'll troll their goddamn self. What the fuck is we doing? You know what I'm saying? I was over there feeling like, what? I'm confused like a motherfucker. And I'm like, Krista, don't go live, because if you go live, you're not going to keep your goddamn voice straight. You go say some shit crazy. I already know me. This shit going to go left. But he asked me not to. Okay, you right. Let's be cool. And even now I'm trying to be cool. But yeah, I felt some kind of goddamn way. You know, I'm like, this bitch, first of all, this bitch ain't told you how when she first came out here trying to get her goddamn channel up. Now, I don't hold nothing against her now. But when she first came out here, her first thing was, let me go against Krista to try to bring some goddamn numbers. And just like you motherfuckers, what I wanted to tell him, she had a large number of people because she was over there talking about some goddamn just Krista. But then once me and her went back and forth and that shit sizzled the fuck out, that goddamn shit went drop. Pink. Pink. Ain't nobody coming over there to hear that shit. They was there because of Krista. They was like, oh, okay, it's this new person or this person that usually be in the chat. And she over there going at just Krista and saying this and talking crazy. Really? I don't even fucking know who the fuck this is. What the fuck is going on? So I begin to tell her shit. Well, what's up with your girl? What's up with your chick? Shit, I like a stud. I think studs is sexy as motherfucking hell. The fuck you thought? You know, so I had to see, hey, MJ, what's up, baby? Hey. But I had to see that it wasn't what I thought. You know, the arrogantness, it was too much for me. You know, and I didn't like that. And I respected him. I was cool with him. I was, you know, but I was just like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just unnecessary shit. It would just be unnecessary shit. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought we wasn't going there. I thought we wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And even up until here recently, I still been trying to keep my mouth closed about a lot of shit. You know, to the point where shit, this is the first goddamn month I ain't getting no goddamn check. Because I was sick too with a bad cold. But I was so busy thinking that if I go live, I'm going to go the fuck off. I'm going to set a blaze up in this bitch. I'm going to set this motherfucker on fire. Like my YouTube people, they know how I get down. They know how this motherfucking mouth will. I'll have this motherfucker like I got 3 goddamn teeth, 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top. And it's all in the goddamn front of my mouth where y'all can see that shit. That's how raggedy I can be. And I said, nah. Then if you're going to be like that, Krista, then keep your fat ass up off that bitch. Okay. Even in spite of like little shit that was said, and I'm like, motherfucker, please, let's not go there. Oh. Please. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. You know, and even now, like I said, I'm cool on it. I'm cool on shit. You know, but yeah, like I said, and that's the only part that I will talk about because it was what it was. It is what it is. You know, it was a lot of arrogantness there. It was a lot of you know, and I think people seen it because even though people came near for me, they would also be like, it's too much of a turnoff. It's too much. We don't like it, Krista. We just can't do it. You know. And then when I would try to talk to Blake and I would try to encourage him, give him some advice, it was always taken like I was trying to, I don't know. Well, I'm like, well, damn, nigga, I'm trying to keep you to win. I'm not the enemy. I'm not the enemy. My whole thing is I was listening to Blake a lot of times. And the only thing I came up with and the only thing I heard, and I know some of y'all heard it too, when he would express himself about how his life was and different things, I would say to myself, somebody failed you. Listening to him And that's another reason why I couldn't really just come out here and say the things that I would normally say or be how I would normally be, because I had a certain amount of sympathy for him at the same time. Because somewhere, hey, TNT family, hey, baby, I would say to myself, somebody failed you. And when it's like that, it's not even your fault. But somebody failed you. But at the same damn time, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't every fucking woman that you meet. But somewhere somebody failed you. And believe it or not, at some point, because he had to like do things the way he had to do things at the age of 12. See, the first guy that I was with, he had to fend for himself, and his older sister had to fend for them when they were really young. He had to do it when he was 13. Okay. He's the one, that knew Stevie J and all of that. And that was the thing to do. That's what they did. Stevie J and all of them, they all hung out and shit like that. Before Stevie J was on, what is that show? Love and Hip Hop or whatever he was on. Yeah, I knew him. He lived right here in Buffalo over there on Jewett. He used to hang with my ex, What you say, Mr. Williams? I just hope Krista doesn't find out. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to have